Carter, I got two things for you. Okay, I know we've been talking about that flagpole behind our back foot, right? We've been talking about this for a while, of trying to keep it on that spot or keep our hands in a similar position. That was a terrible drawing. Keep our hand position in the same spot as we move, so we're moving away from it, right? Which I don't think you're, like, far off, but like we were talking about, your hands are working back this way. I want your hands to move back a little bit that way, but more so that way, behind you with your elbow. Now, leg-wise, here's my first point. When you go load, okay, you have to screw your foot into the ground. You have to turn this, because this is what your back leg does. And if you can't tell because you got sweatpants on, like, remind me to tell you at practice, look at your angle of your leg. If your angle of your leg is like that and it continues to just decrease going this way or continues to fall, we're not holding our back leg very well, which means you're just pushing your hips forward opposed to screwing this spot into the ground. Meaning like you're just shifting weight, and I know I've said this before, you're just shifting weight in your front leg to go swing, which means we're just falling, opposed to our swing is going to shift weight forward. Okay, and then my second one is, again, thinking about this working away from this, right? Create as much stretch in your shirt right there as possible to go get over the plate, to go hit the ball. Now, last thing is, yes, we want our velocity to get higher. Yes, we want to do this, that, and the other thing, hit the ball 100 miles an hour. But you're not going to be able to hit the ball 100 miles an hour with falling down and with no stretch. You have to be able to create all that tension in your core, create that tension in your hip, and hold yourself in the air without being like stuck, without being balanced. And that's when you're going to be able to hammer balls and be able to produce the the best results for yourself, opposed to falling into everything. There's no way you're going to be able to hit any sort of velocity or any sort of good breaking ball if you're just pushing your head at the baseball.